What's up YouTube? This is Strobe Light back again with another aquarium video, and today I just got a couple of updates and also something pretty cool to show you all. So in the 10-gallon tank with the goldfish and the plants, it's doing pretty well. The plants are growing pretty well. I've had to clip a couple of leaves because they are dying, but we also have this nice algae growing over, which is not good for visual effects, but it just means your aquarium's doing healthy. So to battle this algae, I got me 2 nearite snails, which love to munch on that stuff, and also this cool guy, the rubber lip pleco, type of armored catfish algae eater. He only grows to about 4 inches, so that's almost perfect size for this tank. So he'll help. Sorry guys, I'm still kind of sick, so just bear with me. That's doing well. Look at that. That's the only bad thing about goldfish. They love to pull plants up. But these guys are kind of small, so they can't do too much harm. But also in this tank, where is she hiding? I did break down to buy another, there she is, female betta fish, because she's so adorable. And when I went to the pet store, she stood out from the rest because she's not any flashy colors or anything. She's more of a brown or yellow, which made me think, oh, this could be the wild coloration of betta fish, like they occur in the wild. So I had to scoop her up. She has a little bit of fin rot or tail clipping going on, so I have been hitting her with the Melafix to help heal and maybe cure any fungal bacterial infections. But she's doing awesome. The first day I got her, she was very skittish. Didn't want to come out and say hi, but she's doing awesome now. But you can see she has like some cool, looks like patterns developing or something. Her horizontal bars across her body. But she's not like any bright colors or anything, and she blends in with this tank very well. So it just gives me more evidence that she might be the wild coloration of the betta fish, which is awesome because I've always wanted to see those and always wanted to have one. But I did move the other sponge filter into this tank because my nitrates and nitrites are going through the roof, and that just means my ammonia is probably through the roof as well. So I've been doing daily water changes just to get it down, and that's just because I got a lot more fish and a lot more animals in here going on and whatnot. So I'm going to work on getting that even back out. And then over here, Fish is still doing his thing. He's still eating everybody's food in here. It's just him and the autocat still and the snails. But he's been doing something pretty cool overnight that I didn't notice before I went to bed last night. And he has been setting up a bubble nest in this corner. And if you're not familiar, the way betta fish breed is they are bubble fish. Bleh, excuse me. They are bubble nest breeders. There we go. So what occurs is the male will make a bubble nest on the surface of the water, or maybe under some kind of leaf or something, and then he'll dance and stuff in front of the female to court her. And when she thinks the bubble nest is big enough or is adequate enough, and if she thinks that he's a good male or a good breeding male, excuse me, she'll go mate with him. And what occurs is he will wrap his body around her body and kind of flip her upside down, and when she gets flipped upside down, she releases her eggs, and as she's releasing her eggs, he fertilizes her eggs. But when she gets flipped upside down, she goes into a trance. If anybody's familiar with sharks, their senses get overloaded when they get flipped upside down. And so this is kind of like what the female betta fish is. I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but it's kind of like it. So they go into that trance for a couple of seconds, and as she's in that trance, the male swims down and collects all the eggs and goes and puts them in the bubble nest. And the eggs float there, and the male takes care of the eggs until they hatch, and he also takes care of the baby fry for a couple days until they're big enough to swim on their own. And that's when you have to remove him because he will eat the babies. But it's a pretty cool process, and it very successful rates because of how much care the male puts into the breeding and taking care of the babies. So that's just a little insight on betta breeding. It's something that I want to do in the future. Right now I don't have the means to. I don't have the food, the tanks, or anything to take care of all the babies. It would be something pretty cool to do though. It's very hard and tenuous, I hear, but definitely something to look forward into the future. So that was just a little update on this tank and some cool bubble nest. That's the first time I've seen a bubble nest the whole time I've been keeping bettas. So that's pretty cool. Maybe he sees his reflection that's cueing him to do that or something, or maybe he just likes that spot a lot and thinks it's a good place to put a nest. But who knows? But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for bearing with me in my sick days. And don't forget to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.